Hello everyone, welcome back. Today got another HackerBox in. They're showing up a little bit earlier. Used to, at least for me, it seemed like they show up, like the second or third, sometimes the fifth day of the month. But it's a little bit earlier this time, which is that's pretty cool. Another thing is, I'm sorry I haven't posted a lot of videos here lately. I have been extremely busy with a lot of different work, and you know how it is. You just got to get the bills paid. So as soon as I get that stuff out of the way and get caught up, then I'm going to start shoot some more videos. All those projects I've been working on, they're kind of on hold, and of course waiting on parts and different stuff. And most of that stuff has come in, so you'll probably be seeing that here next week or so. So let's get this guy open here and see what we got for this month. I need to go like this then. Trying to hide the label. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we got some bubble wrap on this guy. Let's see what we have. Okay, so we have some headers and some jumpers and what looks like a little small piezo tweeter or buzzer. That's what it looks like. Yeah, I think so. Alright, so apparently there's something here to build. Okay, so we have another OLED screen. Those are cool. I kind of like the OLEDs. They have a certain look to them and look really neat. Alright, what do we got here? We've got a, looks like a Wi-Fi module. Let's see, what is that? All cloud or AI cloud inside. Yeah, it's going to be a Wi-Fi module. Alright. Interesting. This one is this just a voltage regulator? Yeah, I think this is just a voltage regulator. Let's see. Interesting to see a voltage regulator on a little board like this. Does it have an LED on it? Yep, it's got a little LED on it as well. So you got voltage in, out, and ground. What voltage is this? AN511. So this is going to be, I guess it's a 5 volt. See if I can see any better in the camera here. Not really. Oh well. Turn that up okay. What else we got here? We've got us a USB plug adapter. Micro USB. Alright, those are always handy. Always handy with a little jumper board or breadboard. Alright, so we got some alligator clips. Good. I always love these things. You can never have enough alligator clips. Alright, and this guy, what on earth is this? Definitely looks interesting. Alright, so we have a row of LEDs. Ground, data 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 6. Huh. There's a, looks like one of the little resistors is off right here. Okay. Alright. No charge. Sustainable performance made simple. Find me in here. Okay. Ooh, DVC microbit. You know, I saw these. Thought about buying one, but I wasn't too sure. 0, 1, 2, 3 volt ground. A, B. Alright, let's see what we have on here. Okay, so it has an FCC ID. It has USB. Bluetooth antenna must be up in here. So it has Bluetooth on board. Battery plugs into here. Shows a processor here, a compass, and an accelerometer. And then, of course, pins. So this has a compass, an accelerometer, Bluetooth antenna. You know what? This might actually be interesting because one of the things that I wanted to do was, if you guys are, well, I probably won't have time now, but because it's going to be happening, what, here in a few days, that large asteroid that's going to be coming between the Earth and the Moon. I was wondering if it was going to affect any of the gravitational fields of the Earth. You know, we already shifted, I think they said, what was it, 6 degrees, I believe. And of course I got all the global warming nuts all up in arms and stuff. Oh my goodness. But the reality is it's just the Earth shifted. You know, calm down. Everything's fine. There's no global warming crap. It's just the Earth shifted. So chill, dudes. But this has a compass, so it makes me wonder if, I mean, obviously if it's electronic, it's going to have to be going off of, you know, magnetic north. Dang, I don't know if I'd have time to get this fired up. I have to think about it if I want to spend the time to fire this up and to measure and see if there's any kind of an effect. You know, and that would be something else if anybody wanted to do that. See if the asteroid that's coming has any, you know, plays any havoc on the Earth, whether it changes polarity or not, or shifts magnetic north slightly due to that large of a mass, which, from what I read with NASA, they said that it's like the largest asteroid that they've ever seen come this close to Earth, which be interesting. Anyway, okay, let's get back on what's in here. Okay, so we have USB cord. Alright, so we have some stuff in here. Kitronic edge connector breakout board for the BBC microbit. Okay. You know, that's one thing about BBC is interesting. You know, they started years ago with the computers for those that are in the UK and to help them learn coding and different things like that. And the fact that they do stuff like this, I think is really, really cool. I wish they had this when I was a kid. Unfortunately, they didn't. All I had was the trash 80s and stuff like that, which, needless to say, I did code on them. And the Commodore 64s and all that good jazz. But, alright. So this obviously is a do-it-yourself thing. Wait a minute. Are these... You poke your pins through this little gel type material and it holds it so that you can... let's see what we got here. Okay, so this is an edge connector. Is this... I'm guessing that there's a particular way that this goes in. And this guy goes into here. And that'd definitely be something to figure out. It looks like not all these pins are used, only particular pins. And then out of that you would have what looks very similar to a Raspberry Pi type of pin out here. Don't know how many pins it is. I'm not even going to bother to count. But it also has this over here, which is interesting. There's this on the back. Now, obviously, if you just put a probe through there, or put a jumper through, it would poke down in there. But I don't see that making an electrical connection. So I wonder if you poke it from the back side going in, and then you can solder, and that holds it still. I'm guessing. I don't know. I mean, obviously can't solder from this side. That's interesting. I like interesting. This is cool. This is really cool. Alright, so we have a battery holder for, looks like double A's. Yep. Double A's. Let's see, we've got a instruction manual or get started guide or something. Play chase the dot. Okay, so what do we got here? Get started. Number one, go to their website, get a lot of tutorials and crap, okay? Compile your script, click compile in the editor. Okay, what is the editor? Is the editor online? Because if that's the case, that's a no-go for me. I don't care for that crap. Select your coding editor that you would like to... Oh, never mind. Okay. 1, 2. Select the editor you'd like to code with. Okay, so we got JavaScript, Microsoft. Who gives a crap about Microsoft? Or Python? Python would probably be my favorite. When you have it finished, or you finish creating your script, press run to see it play on on-screen simulator. Okay. This still looks like it's an online, some sort of online IDE or something, which I don't care for that crap at all. Connected to your computer using a micro USB cable. Once this file is downloaded, open Finder. Download the hex file. Okay, so it's a hex file. I will blink. Once trained, code will start running automatically on your PVC. Okay, well, not too sure. Interesting little sticker. Okay, little guide. And then of course we've got our little thing here. So we got HackerBoxes number 0022. Okay, so this is the pinout. Man, you know, if you were going to solder to these, I guess it's not too terribly bad if you wanted to solder to these. But quite a bit more input-output than I thought it would have. Okay, so you've got Wi-Fi that you can connect to. Since this only has Bluetooth, you can connect this to Wi-Fi. Okay, so that's a 3.3 volt regular. That didn't look like a 3.3. Yeah, it's a 3 instead of a 5. Sorry, I can't see really good. I've been out in the light spraying. Got a USB breakout, obviously, and then you've got your OLED, which that's pretty cool. Alright, well, let's see. This is kind of an interesting one. You know, I'd actually looked at these microbits, and I thought it looked a little too basic for me to spend the money on. I'm trying to remember how much. It was like, I think like 25 bucks or something like that, roughly, and I'm just guessing right now, but it seemed like it was around that amount. And you know, when you got an Arduino and you can really tweak it and tune it the way you want it, this just didn't seem to make much sense. And the processing unit in here wasn't really all that great. You could even get, I mean, think about an Orange Pi. You can get Orange Pies cheaper than you can get one of these things. So an Orange Pi, you can do all kinds of crap with it. But I mean, it's interesting. I mean, I always like having interesting boards because then I can just try out some new stuff and see if it was something I would like or not. The OLED, I definitely can use that for sure. These, I'm guessing this has to do with a project, one of the projects that you can use this for. I mean, obviously this is geared for more of a, I would say a younger crowd, you know, or someone who's, you know, just kind of getting into it and wanting to learn. That's kind of more to what this is geared for. Wi-Fi, I've got I don't know how many of those, and I don't know. You know, these kits, I guess the fact is, and I'm going to sound a little mean here, society in general, at least around here, or, you know, that I see for the most part, they want to work with higher technologies and different things. And I'm not saying I'm a genius, by no means. I'm just saying that based upon the time I've been on this earth, from then to now, it seems like there's a distinct lowering of intelligence of the people who inhabit the earth at this point in time. And as a result, there are those who want to do things, but everything has to be simplified and kind of dumbed down to get to engage with people anymore. So it seems like, on average, a lot of the products that I've seen have just been dumbed down. I mean, where, you know, when, you know, I get irritated because I enjoy writing, you know, GUIs and stuff in Python, or doing things in C Sharp and different things like that, and writing code, and the excitement of developing that, or like I'm building the CNC machine to design my own boards and basically roll my own thing because I'm not satisfied with a lot of the boards that are out there. I really cannot do what I want to do. I like more modular stuff, and I like stuff to be where you can program your own program, store it locally, keep it on your own computer. I'm kind of one of those kind of people. And going to the cloud and doing all this stuff, it's irritating, especially when you're working on a project and you want to have the code available right now. Internet connection for the most part is it's kind of reliable, but it's one of those things. It's like Murphy's Law. The moment you need it, your internet's going to be down, or something's going to happen, or their service is going to be down, or whatever the case may be. Here in the last few weeks, I get up and I go to get online. I can't even access Google because something's going on, and apparently in my area there's a problem and I can't access it, or something else happens. I can get onto everything else. I can go onto Craigslist, I can go to over here, go over there, and that's all fine, but every now and then some of the services and stuff that I usually use is not available. Like Amazon was down the other day. Huge amount of people were down because of Amazon. But in any case, that's just kind of my little rant here. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be doing these boxes, to be honest with you, because they're just kind of, I'm not that impressed with them anymore. Back when you get projects with Arduinos and robotics and different things, or you get something more advanced, that was great because, hey, I could build something, do something. That's really cool. This stuff, to me, this is hobby store. Stuff you go down to Hobby Town or somewhere and buy a kit like this, and I would never ever buy this personally. Go down and buy this myself, especially not for what these boxes cost. But anyway, that's just my take on it. Please leave a comment if you agree or you disagree, or you think I'm loony or whatever the case may be. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If not, give me a thumbs down. Let me know why. And be sure to subscribe to the channel. There's going to be a lot of more stuff coming up here pretty soon. And for all of those that have subscribed, thank you very much. It's wonderful. It's great motivation for me to continue doing these videos, because, like I said, I'm not being paid, so it's basically just just basically if other people enjoy what I do or get any kind of help from it, that's what motivates me. But anyway, you guys take care, and see you next time.